Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, how you doing? How you doing? It's yet another episode of that wonderful show that everyone's talking about, The Last Talk Show. And before we dig and dive deep into the great discussion, I have to give you an educational word, or the network will cancel this show. So, the word that I need you to apply to your personal dictionary when you're walking down the street watching young ladies and young men go by is havier. That's right. Havier, Havier, and that simply means a castrated deer. I don't know where you would use this in a proper contextual setting, but Havier. So if you see a Havier walking through the forest, don't say, hey, that's a castrated deer. Say, hey, that's a Havier. I'm really hoping you can use that in your everyday language, but I think it's time to dig deeper and discuss what matters only on The Last Talk Show. I hope you're ready. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, how are you doing out there today? I love to hear it. Well, this is essentially a follow-up episode, but before we follow up, others have come before us, others will come after us, but this is The Last Talk Show. We gotta do it. The network requires that I give that brief little tagline. They coined it. If I don't, we'll get sued. But I'm so happy to have the two other members, equally talented, equally handsome, equally ready to destroy it on the mic and on the guitar and on the drums and bass and vocals. Can you give it up for Alex and Parker? Yeah, Alex, Parker. I love these guys. Can we begin? Alex, would you give us a brief little intro about yourself?
I'm Alex. I play bass for Interesting Hobbies Club. I'm a rising sophomore at Occidental College studying music production.
Oh, clap it up for him. Clap it up. I said clap. That's amazing. And I love it. And you guys, Oxy boys. Parker, break it down for us. What's up?
Hi, I'm Parker. I'm also an Oxy boy. I'm a rising junior, history major, and I play guitar for the Interesting Hobbies Club. I'm also from London.
Whoa, he's from Clap it up. Hello, international. The Last Talk Show is breaking, but we're not just in the U.S. We ain't just in California. We're going to London. You guys are amazing. Thank you for coming on the show. I'm ready to analyze the culture. You guys ready?
I'm ready.
You guys ready? All right, let's get right into it. Now, the first category of our show, which is a very interesting category, is dope rhymes. Now, you two are musicians, so you guys are inherently gifted with the ability to rhyme. On the drop of a note. Yes, you are, Alex. So,
no rhymes.
Thank you, my live studio audience. What we're going to do, I'm going to give you a word, and you are going to have to really become a rapper, harness your inner Vanilla Ice, your inner Eminem, your inner Biggie Smalls, Tupac, and I want you guys to rhyme, essentially. So it has to be grammatically correct. It can't just be a fragment. So, for example, if I said, I live in a box, you would say, I don't like smoking crack rocks. Something to that effect. So, Parker, Alex, you guys get it? You kind of get the form. So we're going to give you the word and we're just going to flow. And then whoever cannot give a grammatically correct sentence will, be booted off the show, security, throw you out the window. All that good stuff. Let's get to the word. The word that we have to rhyme is check. So I'll start and then we could go Parker, Alex, me, Parker, Alex, and go that fashion. I'll begin. I was chilling in my house trying to run up a check. And you don't have to say it. You can just say it straight up. Parker?
Yo, you got me that check. I got no regrets.
Clap. Oh, send me a sec. Yeah, and that's another important thing too. We do want them to be kind of direct rhymes, but you're still not booted off. That was amazing. Because you said give me a sec.
You better watch where you're heading or you'll end up in a wreck.
He even had the oh. Okay, let me hit some. Calm down, live studio. And if you end up in a wreck, you finna break your neck. Perfect.
Come into my head, I don't really care for
he's going to be removed, but he still did a great job. He did a great job. So now it's just me and Alex. Parker, that was hot, though. I do like that. Alex?
I'm not gonna lie, I had one and it's just gone.
They're going to let me win?
Oh, dude.
Clap it up for Alex and Parker. They were amazing. I loved it. They came with the energy. They came with the fire. And they're awesome. They're awesome. I love dope rhymes because it really lets us harness our inner rapper in all of us. Let's get to the next category of our show. This category is called expertise. Now, this is where you give us your expertise on expertise, dealing with your ex. Now, if you've never had an ex, you seem like loyal boys and that you would never break your young lady's heart like John Pointer has in the past. If you can't give a direct anecdote or an example, just kind of flow with it, Let's go to the... don't you love the live studio audience is never off? They're saying it as soon as I want to. I love you, live studio audience. Your ex is now a chef at your favorite independent restaurant, no other location on the globe. Are you going to eat there? So you're in a great relationship, break up with the person, and now she works at your favorite restaurant. Would you still eat there? Let's start with Mark.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like I don't really like having hard feelings with people. If I have a girlfriend right now, I've ever had an ex before, but
That's good.
if something were to happen, I would like to keep it mutual, not have.
Clap it up for Parker. I love that. Alex? Still eat there. Okay. Alex?
Nothing's stopping me from eating a Clark burger. Like, I don't care who's working there. I don't care. Like, if I don't get that burger and that chocolate milkshake, like, I can't live. Like,
I love that. I love it. He don't care. He don't care if that girl is working there, spitting in his burger, throwing the milkshake, throwing it on the ground. I threw it on the ground. Pick it back up, serve it to him. He's still gonna eat there. Now, Alex, what do you think? Now, if you saw your ex in there, she'd give you a real evil scowl.
Yeah. I've been in that situation. It hurts. I mean, not like the restaurant, but like people just giving me the look and they're like, oh, who's that? I hate him. But it's like, they're just looking at you. I'm still going to get my burger. Like, I win in the end.
Clap it up. I love that this man is determined to get his burger. That's good. Man, let's go to the next expertise. You guys elaborated and elucidated on that quite well. Expertise number 2. Your ex posts unattractive pictures of you sleep all over social media. How do you respond? A, burn your ex's house down. B, take your ex's phone and break it. C, comment on all of the pics. At least I can sleep, you insomnia bleep. Yeah. D, post photoshopped photos of your ex that are horrific and untasteful. What are you guys thinking? Good. And now we have to choose one of these responses, but I really want you guys to analyze what. I'll give you my answer first, Parker and Alex. I would go with, I guess C is the least aggressive. You're just sending, a response. Burning the house down. That's bold.
Yeah.
That's bold. Let me shut up, Parker.
Yeah, definitely C is probably like the most.
Okay, I'm with you. Comment on all of the pics. I don't know what that, expletive is. It could be a variety of things. Alex, what do you think?
I gotta go with B, honestly, because C, it looks like you're kind of acting all defensive, and people will see that and they'll be like, oh, that's him, he's acting immaturely. B, if you can get away with it, like, I'm not supporting it, but of the 4 options, like, they have to pay like $600 for a new phone. Like, that's the revenge there. It is illegal, but it's not like the worst thing.
Clap it up one more time for that. Clap it up, because he really, hello, live studio audience. That was genius. He really analyzed that situation and said, I'm still gonna get my revenge, and you're gonna have to pay $600 for a new phone. That's smart. That's smart. Let's go to the next category. I believe this is the last category of the show. What does that even mean? Now, we have people in our community, if D. Duncan knows exactly what I'm talking about, where people will come up with random terms, random phrases, and I'm just like, what does that even mean? How did that originate? How do we might have to go into deeper.
What does that even mean?
Exactly, live studio audience. I don't like you cutting me off. If you do it again, you see the bell? At any rate, I'm sorry. At any rate, what does it even mean? Let's go into a phrase and see if we can analyze. Have you heard people use no cap?
I don't know what it means. I'm telling you right now.
Alex?
I've heard I've seen it a lot on Twitter.
Yes.
Like when people are talking, they have like a really hot take, and then people are out there in the comments like redoing they're like, no cap, like. It's been a while. And like they got baseball hats, like.
Yeah, exactly. And I remember last season. It's deep. And I remember. You guys, let me talk. You guys got to remember, because last season someone argued, no cap, yeah, no gown either. That's good. So we had a situation where these people, they wouldn't even graduate, and they didn't have a gown, they didn't have a cap. But in this area, can you guys guess what that might mean? What might no cap mean?
So I think from what I've seen, no cap is like the opposite of capping, where it's like, oh, you're capping, like you don't really mean that, like you're just kind of saying it. And then no cap is like you're not.
I love that Alex said that, because he just made it make sense for me. Because when I would see people post it, I thought they literally lost their hat. And it would be like, man, no cap, you know? Parker, what do you think?
It sounds kind of just like a shrug off the shoulder, like, I'm being straight with you.
Okay. Oh, keeping it real. Okay. No cap. No cap. That this show is great. Thank you for that. I love you guys. Now, this is a saying that has been popularized by one very prolific rapper, handsome Wally the P. Talk to me nice. Have you guys heard this used? Talk to me nice?
I can't say that I have. No.
I mean, I assume it has some.
Wait, I'm sorry. Would you repeat that?
I assume it has some underlying meaning to it.
Yeah. What do you think Okay. So, for example, if I use it in the context, oh yeah, we're going to Doolins, popular soul food restaurant tonight. Oh yeah, Ty's talking to me nice. What do you think, Alex? How would you break that down?
Okay, so I see that as like kind of talking to me is like, oh, that's just like a substitute for what you're saying, and it's nice is like positive, and it's like, oh, that's good, I like what you're saying. So basically kind of working around to that, yeah.
Clap it up. Wow. Now, these cats know how to break it down, and that's I'm telling you, if you go to college, you'll be able to come on the show and analyze effectively, because that's what it's all about. It's about effective analysis. Thank you very much. I believe that is all for the cat. What? I was having the time of my life. Can we clap it up one more time for Alex and Parker? It was an honor and a privilege to have you guys on the show, for real. Thank you. It was so awesome. I do like to end out every episode with a joke. Do either of you fine gentlemen have a joke that you would like to share with our live studio audience?
Do you have one? I don't know.
Gosh. I don't know what's like right to say though.
Anything is open.
I just don't know what the repercussions are.
Okay, you know what? I'm going to share the joke that he's thinking about. What is the difference between a black man and an elevator? An elevator can raise a family. Hey, he wasn't going to say that. That was Wally the P. I love you folks, and I really appreciate you watching The Last Talk Show. Make sure to subscribe, comment, like, and all that good stuff, and we'll see you on the next episode. Thank you. We're going to act like you guys are amazing. Thank you guys. Wonderful, awesome. Let's cut it.
What's up, everybody? We're Interesting Hobbies Club. This song is called Golden Dandelions. Tripping on the things I'd say, drinking all my favorite drinks before they come. won't you take me away? Chasing daisies in the yard. My lover came, her eyes were dark. I was there alive, floating upside down into the night. I was there when everything lost its spark. I was dancing on the moon, foot after foot, man, I could move. I haven't stopped, I'll never stop, till the earth finally drops. Everyone is just a speck. They fade and fade until they've left. The dandelions that I hold have all been blown and turned to gold. I was there when everything lost its spark. I was prancing in the street. The world was dancing there with me. Then it came down, the sky came down, and I came down too. Thank you so much.